Hey, everybody. Good morning to you. First things first, good news first. It is Friday. You made it to Friday. So I hope your day is off to an awesome start and that you have a great rest of the day and the weekend. I will keep you posted, but if I don't talk to you, enjoy an awesome weekend. So today is February 20th. I can tell you that your day is going to start off a little bit colder than you might have even been expecting and you were prepared for. It is a sharp contrast to the last couple of days. It's about 21 degrees around the region right now in eastern Kansas and western Missouri this morning. So today's forecast, let's go ahead and get you out the door knowing what comes up for today and through the weekend, and to start off, a big change again for next week. Brought to you today by Mullinex Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Butler and Drexel, Missouri. 660-679-0009, MullinexFuneralHome.com, serving the community for almost 20 years. People that you can trust. So here's what we're starting off at. Like I said, around 20, 21, 22. So a good solid dip below freezing to start off your Friday. But skies are clearing out. High pressure is moving in. The winds are slackening. So all of this is going to let the temperatures rebound fairly decently today. So in Kansas City, going to be the coolest spot in the forecast area today. Going to be around 39 to 40 degrees today. Going to be a little cooler than that still up north of Kansas City. But if we work our way down here to the south, about 40, getting over towards 40 still in Warrensburg and Sedalia. Good morning to you folks. 41 in Clinton for a high today. Get up to about 43 almost in Butler. Over on the Kansas side around Burlington, 42. Let's go down to Pittsburgh. Scoot a little further south where it will be 44 degrees today. As we move down towards Joplin, Jasper area, and towards Sorcoxie, you guys probably see about 45 degrees for your high temperatures today. So here is the surface chart, and this paints a great picture of what is going on in the forecast on this Friday. As we head into the weekend, we are, middle of your screen right here, trapped between two significant weather features. So we have this trough that is pushing off to the east-northeast that had a tightening wind grade yesterday, or pressure gradient rather. So significant winds yesterday. These are going to slacken off as we go through the rest of the morning. That's pretty great. So fire weather concerns, not so much today. High pressure, as I mentioned, is taking over. So we get a warm up and some sunny skies today. But here's our next low pressure system as a trough slides across the southwest again, moving our way, bringing some precipitation with it, gathering decent precipitation out there to our west. But here we go as this moves across. This is why I'm not going to make too much of a big deal of this headed into your weekend. This is Friday afternoon. This low pressure system starts to move across Kansas with some snow, with a little bit of mixed precipitation. But watch what happens as we approach about midnight tonight. I think it's going to drop the heaviest snow here over north central Kansas and maybe a little bit to the west. And this is not much in terms of snow. Ensemble data saying about an inch for you folks up there. But then, as the system moves eastward, it's going to really struggle to snow at all. So here we are by about 4 a.m. when what is left of any available moisture has come down with this system. And so as it approaches the Kansas City region by 4, 5, 6 a.m., looking for light flurries, if that, and certainly very, very little to no accumulation. So obviously if this moves, gathers a little bit more moisture and moves a little bit more to the east, or is able to push some of this moisture more east, obviously we could be looking at some minor accumulations and maybe Kansas City and to the north. But this morning's data really not bearing that out, that this is really anything to be concerned about as this moves across through the overnight hours tonight. So again, we'll go to ensemble data, take a look at possible accumulations just to double check. Here we are in north central Kansas and a little bit to the west. Optimistic ensemble says maybe an inch of precipitation out there coming down as snow. So eastern Kansas, western Missouri, maybe a tenth of an inch. There's a couple of ensembles out there saying maybe up to 3/10 of an inch. Looking at all the data, I think that's pretty optimistic. So maybe a dusting of snow in places come Saturday morning. So here's your 10-day temperature forecast. So we've got some colder weather to get through this weekend. Colder air does descend on the region. It's already here. Gonna stick around. 42 for your Saturday. 40 for your Sunday. Overnight lows in the 20s. Really can't complain. I will. People I know will. Some of you complained to me about it, which is fine, by the way. I'm here for you. That's all I can say. But it's February. Getting to the end of February, we have had awesome above average temperatures, much longer stretch than many Februarys before this one. So Monday going to be the coolest day. 15 degrees. I want to pay attention to that again one more time. Overnight lows. I don't see this happening again for a while, but just know about that. Sunday night over into Monday, possibly down into the teens. 36 is all it's going to get to if I use Harrisonville numbers, so yours might be a little bit different for Monday. Anyway, check out Tuesday. Significant rebound back to above normal temperatures. We stay there getting to almost 70 for your Wednesday and stay into the 60s for the foreseeable future after that. So that's what I got for you today. Happy Friday. Hope you have an awesome day. Catch you back later.